Hey guys, you're back here with Credit Connect. Remember, this channel is about you guys. I want to empower you guys. I want you to understand your credit, to fix your credit, and to go out there and leverage that credit. I want you to get the best products on the personal side and on the commercial side. Remember, I'm still dropping my VIP mentorship that you guys can still get in for free. That is a platform that I'm building out. We're going to start going live. And if you need to fix your own credit or you want some templates, you can go there in the classroom and that's where you're going to find them. Also remember, if you guys have any friends, your relatives that don't speak English, send them to my Spanish channel, which is called Conecto de Crédito. And what we're going to talk about in this video is how to liquidate $50,000 from a Navy Federal credit card on a monthly base. Okay. And that is a big hack. Why is that? Because imagine taking $50,000 and injecting into your business so you can use as capital. Remember, one of the 3 reasons a lot of businesses go out of business is because they don't have the capital to inject it back in the business. They use whatever they had. They use their personal credit. They use their money saved in the bank. And now guess what? They need some money and they don't have it, or they don't know how to find it. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys how to find that money. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is, obviously, you have to have some credit cards and be part of Navy Federal. That's really important. You can only do this with several of Navy Federal's credit cards. It has to be either a Visa or a MasterCard. So you cannot do this one with the More Rewards because that is American Express card. You know, it's Navy Federal, but it's considered the American Express of Navy Federal. So you can do this with the Cash Rewards, the Gold Rewards, the Flagship, and the Platinum card. And you can also do it with your business credit cards, okay? With the business credit card, which they only have one. And that's going to let you, imagine, their threshold is $25,000. Imagine taking those $25,000 out and it doesn't even reflect on your utilization on the personal side or on the business side. Because remember, Navy Federal, their card is considered a ghost card, the actual business card they have. Okay, so what you're going to do is, let me show you how to do this because a lot of people don't talk about this. So you're going to get the prepaid card from Navy Federal. You're able to have 5 prepaid cards with Navy Federal. The way that you should do this is basically giving it to your kids maybe, or to your family members. But if you guys need to liquidate the cards, this is the way to do it. This is the secret. This is the hack. So what you're going to do is you can get up to 5 cards, the Gold prepaid cards. Okay. And it tells you here what it's good for. Manage and oversees your family finances. So if you give one to somebody, you know how much they're spending because you can control it. Develop responsible financial planning and budgeting skills. Set spending limits, monitor account balance, and add up to 5 cards for your family members or caregivers. Okay. So this is really important. You can have up to 5 of these cards. Now let's go down here. I want to show you. So with these cards, you can actually load them up on a monthly base up to $10,000 per card. So if you have 5 prepaid cards, that means you got $50,000. Now, the catch is you can only liquidate from an ATM, or you can, use it somewhere, $600 a day. Okay. If you use one of the ATMs from Navy Federal, you don't have to pay anything. Somewhere else, you might have to pay $1, and it does have a transaction fee. Like if you use it outside, it will have a transaction fee of 1%. So let's say you travel outside of the United States or something like that, it does have a 1%. So imagine if you have 5 of these cards and you're able to take out $600 a day. That is $3,000 a day that you can actually take out of your Navy Federal card. And the good thing with this card, it's going to register as a transaction, as a purchase. It's not going to register like if you're taking money out. So it's going to help you. It's going to label as a purchase. So there's no cash advance fees. Also, if you use the card like to buy something or let's say you want to pay your mortgage with it or something, you are able to use $3,000 a day. It says it here very clear. Point of sale limit, $3,000 a day. ATM withdrawal limit, $600 is the limit. But if you have 5 cards, you can withdraw $3,000 a day. So imagine withdrawing up to $50,000 when you calculate, with 5 cards at $10,000. So this is incredible because this is money that you can use for anything. Imagine if you don't do the $50,000, but imagine getting the business card, liquidating it, putting this money into your checking account, and then basically trying to apply for a mortgage, and you already have your down payment. So guys, this is a hack there. And a lot of these cards, remember, they're interest free. So you can play with the money and you can use that money to give a down payment, to put it in your business, to open a brand new business, whatever you need it for. This is amazing. Navy Federal is the only one that does this. So this is incredible. No monthly or activation on purchases fees. Let me see what else says here. So basically, they want you to use this card, not like I explained to you. That's why they don't advertise it. They want you to use this card basically to give it to your kids if they're, students, or so on and so on. So let me see what other information. When you use this card, you do have to, it tells you right here what to get. You do have to go here, get the Go Prepaid Card now. And look, it tells you here where you can get it. I think it's $1 or something like that. So get the card, sign in, add up to 5 cards. Again, caregivers or teenagers, but you can do it. You can use it for what I'm telling you. Idea for those who want to separate their expense into different buckets, but it's up to you, Sometimes we need the money and this is the way to do it. So it does have, and I couldn't remember the word, foreign transaction fees. I think it's 1%. So you want to go in, I kind of gave you a brief description. You want to go in there and do your due diligence, your homework. But guys, this is the hack. You could take out $50,000 with 5 prepaid cards, okay? And it's not going to, be a cash advance. So this is the way to do it. Instead of using your regular credit cards, they do have the cash advance fee, and it charges you a lot. And sometimes, even more than 20-something percent. This is the way you want to go. That's why a lot of people are attracted to Navy Federal, because Navy Federal gives you big limits on their cards. They're there to help you. They're the number one credit card. They're the number one credit union in the nation, and they're basically there to help the consumer. That's why they're growing every year so much, and that's why they can offer all these great benefits. That's why they do have a lot of great products. On the personal side, they only have one business credit card. But again, this business credit card, if you right now just need a card to hide the utilization on the personal side and on the business side, Navy Federal is your business card to go to. So remember, Navy Federal, if you haven't gone in yet, watch one of the videos to see how you can become a member. And as soon as you become a member, start building those brownie points with Navy Federal. Maybe you say, well, Jackie, you know what? I don't have any credit cards from Navy Federal. Well, then start building those points. Even if you have good credit, good consumer credit, you want to build the internal score with Navy Federal. Remember, Navy Federal has an internal score that goes from 100 to 450. You want to always be above 250 and above. How do you build this? You build this by injecting into them, giving them, feeding them. How? Getting products, upgrading your regular checking account to a flagship checking account. Getting more, maybe getting a CD, getting a certificate. It's just building the relationship with Navy Federal, paying everything on time. Having direct deposit is a plus. Make sure that your employment is reporting correctly. And don't just open a checking account, put $5 and forget about it. Use it. Try to use it when you're trying to, and this is with any institution, when you're trying to get some funding, you want to season that bank, that institution, that credit union, because you need to look like you're invested in them. That way they're going to invest in you. Okay. So remember, once again, Navy Federal, we can go and get the prepaid card. the Navy Federal Gold Prepaid Card, up to 5 cards. We can upload up to $10,000 per card, and we can liquidate $600 on a daily base. That'll give us $3,000 cash on a daily base for whatever we need. Now, guys, remember, if you're using your personal cards, remember you are going to raise the utilization, okay? Now, if you're using the business card, that's not going to show. Remember, this is Jackie. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel. That's the only way I'm going to get to know you. Leave me a comment. I always answer it. And guys, do your due diligence. I'm not an attorney. I'm just here to basically, educate each other. But you got to go out there and do your homework. Okay? Until next time, with Jackie.